Have you heard the tale about the man who was very rich? He had a lot of money and exotic possessions, a big family, many friends and acquaintances who showered him with attention. The man was boundlessly generous to everyone he met. He welcomed all in his home with open arms, sharing food, drinks, and various charms. But it just so happened that he lost his money. His days were no longer rollicking and sunny. Children, friends, and family disappeared from his life. He even lost his dearest wife. His whole existence had collapsed, and before he knew it, too much time had already passed. Finally, reaching the bottom of despair, he decided this was all too much to bear. With a vision in his mind of a rope to find, some last few cents the pocket of his trousers lined. With fresh conviction to the nearest shop he went, aisle, shelf, and a choking scent. Rope on the counter, the shame by smile masked, the shop assistant, noticing his hastiness, asked, "Hey, what's this rope for, man? To bear the burden of this life I no longer can. My life has turned upside down, from the king of the town to a penniless clown. I'd rather my regrets in darkness to drown. I'm going to hang myself." The salesman gave him the rope, and then a note with it, and ordered him, "When you get home, read the note before you do anything else." The man came home, prepared the news, and decided to have one final drink before he goes. Then he remembered the note. He took it out of his pocket. It read, "It won't always be like this." He sat down with the drink in one hand and the note in the other, thinking. And sip by sip, some hope started pulling at the bottom of his heart. He threw away the rope, and then the note. Time passed. Day by day, the man got back on his feet. He recovered his money, and just as he used to do in the past, he decided to throw a feast in celebration of him rediscovering the path to success. He invited the whole town, and the salesman came too, albeit to sit meekly to the side and just watch. The host went to him and said, "Thank you, good man. You saved my life with that note. Now I'm rich again, I have friends again, and my life has meaning." The salesman looked at him and shook his head, ready to dismiss. "Remember well, my friend, it won't always be like this." I found this story printed and crumpled at the bottom of a school backpack, alongside various markers, a history textbook, and a couple of notebooks filled with exercises in German. It's crazy to think that at some point another person was looking at this exact piece of paper, analyzing it, possibly with friends or teacher at school. Do you think they read this on the same day their world ended? Do you think they were telling themselves, "It won't always be like this," holed up in someone's basement at night, the cold being the only distraction from the terror of the infinite darkness? It's a simple story, yet its simplicity highlights one of the fundamental truths of life. Change. Change comes in many forms, but its certainty is unavoidable. It's the tool that allows us to grow into better people, and consequently reaffirms my belief in human potential. Yet the ease with which our lives can be turned upside down is not something we're prepared for, or we can even predict. Change is like a coin. One side brings you happiness, and the other takes it away. That's where gratitude makes all the difference. Showing gratitude for the little things. The way everything's painted gold at sundown, a tight hug after months on the road, or even just the fact that I'm alive today and free to choose the shapes in which to mold my time. Yes, it won't always be like this. But gratitude is faith. It's a way to let the universe know that no matter what happens next, you've paid attention to the good things in your life. You've cherished them, and you've handled them with care and appreciation, even if just in your soul. It's a way to ensure that no matter what happens next, be it a win or a loss, you'll continue looking for the good in every situation. I hope that whoever felt the softness of this piece of paper last got to know the gentle warmth of gratitude. I hope they got to find comfort in knowing that, given enough time, everything changes. What are you grateful for today?